So now as we have completed the theory part, it's time to discuss about the new enhancement and the demo, how we can use MySQL onto the cloud. So here we have a various options. We can use MySQL onto the Azure platform. We can use MySQL onto the Oracle. We can use MySQL on AWS as well as on the Google Cloud. It also supported in Alibaba and other cloud provider. So why this? As we have already communicated you, MySQL is the most trusted and widely used open source database platform. So if in short I can say you world's 10 out of 10 most popular and highly trafficked website is using the MySQL. And as MySQL, we have lots of new enhancement into the newer release which is called MySQL 8.0. So MySQL document store, like the transactional data dictionary, and so many changes happen. So we will discuss about each and every new features. Not only that, here we will discuss why MySQL. What is the high ability part in the MySQL that we will discuss. Then we will discuss about the services we have. So if I can give you the idea here, MySQL database service. So MySQL database service, if we will talk like the Diva service, which is coming into the as a database service we called MySQL database service. So it's 100% supported from the Oracle side. Not only that, MySQL database service is fully managed database service that enable your organization and you are able to deploy the cloud native application. Got it? And it's really a good, so open source as well as the enterprise edition. So depend on that what you are choosing. In the if you are choosing on Oracle, then we have Oracle Enterprise Edition MySQL as well. But in the Azure or AWS, we have the Community Edition. If you are using the Enterprise Edition, then they have the infrastructure as a service. From there, you can purchase the server and you can able to do it. So it is a what is the benefit when we are using on cloud? So of course, as I said, there's a lots and lots of benefit is there. The first thing, if I can give you the idea about the benefit perspective, so you can get the idea, fully managed database service. What it means, the fully managed database service, it give you to improve productivity by automating your task. So you can able to automate your task, you are able to do those all the things as per your business need. So that's a fully managed database service we can use. Then instance provisioning is very easy. You are just some click and you are able to do it. So that's a good feature. Apart from that, latest MySQL feature you are able to get onto the cloud. We were cloud at first, that is the concept, and the cloud first concept has started. So whatever the new enhancement is happening, that will be happen onto cloud first. Not only that, when you are using on cloud, data protection. So you are protect your organizational most valuable data asset with the advanced security. So it depends on the what feature you are using, community edition or enterprise edition, depend on that. Not only that, they have a lots of other things. 100% support you are getting if you are using from enterprise edition, then from the MySQL team, and Oracle is giving you the support for 24/7. That's the same way what you are getting into on-premises. So similar way you will get over there on the cloud also. 100% built up MySQL enterprise edition that you are getting. So MySQL database service is the only public cloud service built on MySQL enterprise edition. When we are talking except from the MySQL Oracle onto the other cloud provider like AWS or Azure or Google Cloud, they are giving you the community edition. Then regulatory, of course. So MySQL is following all the industry regulatory compliance, and that's why we are using like the GDPR or HIPAA or PCI, whichever you know. So accordingly, we are following all the regulatory compliance around the globe, and that's why we are fine. Time to time, we are giving you the security update. So get the latest MySQL security fix from the MySQL team, and for that you need a again enterprise edition. And then it's a built-in on Oracle Gen 2 cloud infrastructure with the improved security. So during the demo, I will show you how we can use it with the different cloud. Okay. So before going to further, let me go and let me start the creation of the instance. So first of all, I am going to create a MySQL instance, and then we can proceed further on. So let me start with Azure first. So here, either you can click the resource from here, or you can click from the there. So now we are going to create an instance. So either you can click on the create a resource, or you can go to here and then you can click the create resource. So both is the same way. You can do it. Once you are coming to the create resource, it will open the new page, and left side you can find the databases. Got it? So if you will click onto databases, you can see here Azure database. So here you can see Azure SQL MySQL instance, SQL database, then NoSQL database. This is just a preview. It is available. So these are the marketplace. Somebody is supplying to the Azure, and then you can able to use. So here Azure database for MySQL that I am going to create. So let me click onto this, and then we can proceed further. Here you can see we have a two option: single server, which is best for your board range. So whenever you want to a specific database, here you have an option from 1 core to 64 core you are able to use as a single machine. Got it? So it's just a virtual machine you are getting from the Azure platform, and on top of that MySQL will be installed. Then you have a flexible server preview. In the flexible server preview, this is the basically for the advanced customization. When you want, like, you want to customize your MySQL, you want to customize the repository and other thing. In that case, that means all the features is available to you. Here you don't have the operating system and other things, just you have a access of that. Of course it is a virtual machine, but then virtual machine will be managed as a platform as a service. So that platform will be managed by the Microsoft team, and that's why you are not getting it. So let me click on to create. Here you can see the first thing what you need to resource group. So in my case, we have a multiple resource group. Either I can use any of resource group, or if you don't have resource group, you are able to create from here. Create a new, like example, I am giving DBA training. So DBA T I am giving just a resource group name. I have created a resource group, and my earlier group you can see DBA training, DBA trainings, whatever the group. So resource group is basically, as we have already discussed in theory, it is basically the place where your object will be created, where grouping. So here in that resource group, somebody is going to manage that resource group. That means he is the owner of that. Similar like in Oracle, you have a compartment. So just make it that way. Then server name it is asking. So whatever the server name you want, if I want to just example, I'm creating the DBT demo. Make sure server name should not be in caps. That's a thumb rule. Apart from that, you can see minimum 30 character and the maximum 63 character you can use. So total it is 64, but one they are reserving it. Lowercase, numbers and hyphens. The server name must not start with the in the hyphen. So between that, if you want like that DBAT hyphen demo, that is allowed. But let me try it. If you can give like the DBAT demo, so then it's saying it's not following the rule. So that's why you are not able to create. Not only that, you cannot start with the server name with the number. So if I can give the number, so number is what you message you are getting, number is allowed, but in this case, server name must only contain the lower letter, numbers and hyphen. But then it will not look like professionalism. So we can do like the DBAT demo one. That is the good way you can do. So it depends on your business, how you want. Next thing, here you can see the data source. In the data source, it is saying how you want to use the MySQL. Do you have any old backup? Then you are able to restore from the old backup. Suppose I am migrating from my on-premises to the cloud, In that case, or maybe we want a new instance should be created on the cloud that have the my tables and data or object. In this case, you can. So you can select your backup and then you are able to do it. So this is just a for demo. I am not using that backup. During the database migration, I will guide you those. Then you can see the your data center location. If you remember, we have already talked about the regions. So geographical area, then we have talked about the data centers. So those all in the like in Oracle, you have talked about the regions and ability domain. Similar way here. So each domain, you don't have the MySQL. Like here, India is also there. Got it? So if I will talk the India, we are not able to create it because it is not supported onto that data center. You can see currently this service is not available in this location for your subscription. So make sure you can choose the proper data center where you want to use. Got it? So I'm just taking the East US. Then the version, you can see the 5.7 is automatically, which is the established version. But yes, we have a 8, and as we are learning the MySQL 8, so we are choosing the latest version 8.0. Then here you can see the general purpose, how many core and other thing you want. So by default, it is taken that one. So general purpose. But I don't want to, it's just a demo. If you can see the 4 core, what will be the price? 17,991 rupees and 0.14. If I will reduce my core, the price will be reduced automatically. Like the 2 core I did, the price is almost half. Of course, the storage, how much storage you want? So you can use maximum 1.6. So that means 16384 GB is the maximum allow, and minimum you can use the 5 GB. So based on that, you can choose, the price will be changed. So this is the 7.60 rupees per GB. It will be cost. Multiply by 5 and that much the storage cost. This is the per core they are charging for your CPU. So 2 core you are choosing that much. But I don't need that much. Instead of that, if you can see the additional charge per use. So whatever the things you can able to modify, you can able to check. But not to that, I don't need that much. It's just for a demo, so I am going with the some basic. So here you can see, here you have an option from 1 core to 2 core you can choose. So in basic, maximum 2 core you can able to use, and minimum you can able to use 1 core. And the price, if you can see, instead of 50 GB, I want to only the 5 GB storage. You can see in the 1700 rupees approx, you are able to get your MySQL for the 1 month. This is the estimate cost. It may be the 8 to 10% plus or minus, depend on the usage and other things, whatever. Then here you can see backup retention is 7 days. If you can try to scroll, so maximum 35 days on the cloud you are able to use. The good part is that it is only allowing you the local redundancy. That means if the data center has any issue, you are not able to get that. But of course, in that region, multiple data centers, so top of that, other data center you can use, but not out of that region. That's the way. So how many days retention you want? Minimum 7 days and the maximum 35 days allowed. Okay. Now let me check the other thing in the general purpose. So in general purpose, as I said, just I'm taking the 2 core. So the price is this one. And then here again, retention is the same. Retention is not going to change 35 days. But what new thing you found here? Geo redundant. What it mean by the geo redundant? The geo redundant means out of that zone, that means if the data get failed, recovery from the other region is also possible. That purpose the geo redundant, and that's the logic. The price will be little bit change according to your business. Got it? Let me check the geo redundant and then we can see the what is changing. So as of now 9375 you have, and whenever you are choosing the geo redundant, the price is not changing. But yes, of course your storage whichever you are using, that will be the replicated, so storage cost will be the little bit more increased. Got it? If you can see the storage I'm putting, less accordingly you can able to get as per the business. I hope it is clear to all of you. Yes. Next you can see name. So here you can get the much and much memory. The maximum memory into the memory optimize is 4 core. So here you can see the maximum, oh sorry, the maximum you can use 32 core, where in the general we have seen the 64 core. So here you can use maximum 32 core. What the change is here, the RAM you are getting the more and more performance, IO you will get the more. So that's the main thing. But again, based on that, price will be the little bit higher as well. So you can see the can use up to the 300 level IOPS. But at the same time, whenever we are reducing the core, it doesn't change my IOPS. So IOPS will be the same I am getting. But general purpose, the IOPS. But in the general purpose, you can use up to the 64 core. So depend on that, you can choose how many core you need and accordingly you can use. So as I said, this is just for demo. So not going for that. Just I guided you. I'm going with the basic, and the basic I am using with the only one core. No problem at all. Storage I am using the 10 GB is good enough for me, or the 5 GB is also okay. It's a demo. And the backup retention I'm putting for 7 days, local redundancy. So 1,704 rupees 0.96. That means 1,705 rupees will be approx charge for you. Then let me click on OK. So what message you got here? The server admin and other things you need to give the information. So here you have to give the your username. Got it? So I'm creating the my admin user and then the password. You can keep the anything as per the your business need. It's not the my admin is mandatory. You can use anything. So I have just given the my user ID and password, and then I'm trying to review and create. Got it? So you can see that if you want to pricing details, you can able to see how they are charging. Those are additional charge per use, so that you can see from there. And as it said, we are using Azure database for MySQL by Microsoft, so their terms and condition we have to follow. And of course, this is the community edition they are going to install. So let me click on create. Once you will create it, it will take 2 to 3 minutes, and then your service will be created automatically. Okay, so just we have to wait for the next 3 to 4 minutes, and then it will be available for us. Got it? Meanwhile, if anyone have any doubt, any question, please let me know. Since it is creating the instance, just let me know. Anyone have any issue, any problem? So please let me know. So now you can see my deployment in the progress. And as I said, it will take 3 to 5 minutes, depend on the load, depend on your configuration, and then service will be started. So here you can see it is accepted. Operational details if you want to see what is happening, so that you are able to see from there. Those are all the things as per your business need. So operation is currently in the progress, and once it will be done, I will let you know. Now you can see within a 3 minutes my service is ready. So your deployment is completed. Go to resource, and then we are able to see here. So this is the my resource group. Am I able to access from my machine? That's the question. Not at all. Until unless I will not authenticate them, we are not able to access my machine. This is my server name, DVT demo, and then you can see my admin login and password. So if I will try to connect, it won't allow. Got it? So let me go and first authenticate my current IP, which I am going to use for the connection. So for that, I can keep into the connection security, and here I can add my client IP. Got it? Now my laptop is able to connect to the MySQL. Is it? Let me try, and we'll let you know once it is available. Got it? So let me open my workbench, and then I can show you that am I able to connect or not, and then you all can let me know I am able to connect or not. So let me open the MySQL workbench. So I have opened my workbench, and then I am going for the new connection. So I can click onto the connect. Here I am giving the name called DBAT Azure. Then it is asking me the host name. So here, if you can see on your cloud machine, you are having your host name. Got it. So let me go and click onto overview. Okay. First, before that, let me save it so I am able to access it. And since it is a saving, I can click on the overview. This is the my host name, server name. So I'm just copying the server name and putting into the my required location. And as you know, default port is 3307. The username, which was the on-premises, I have shown you in the demo. So here it will be changed as per the my configuration. So here you can see I have a my username. So I'm just changing. This was the my old user. So, oh sorry, I did this and the username I put here. Okay, and then default schema, that means which user you want to connect. Default schema. Similar way, it will ask the password. If you want to store the password, you can able to give your password and then it will be stored. I don't want the password should be stored, so let me go and I can connect it. Of course, configure server management, those are all the things we have already discussed. SSL authentication, if you have those, and the advanced. So I'm just going with the basic one as of now, and later on we can go for the different method. Let me try the test connection. It will ask me the password. So I'm just giving my password, and then I will try to connect. So let me test connection. What message you got? Successfully made the MySQL connection. Okay, I can connect it. So I am able to connect to the MySQL. Just let's wait, and once we are connected, we are able to proceed further. So here I have connected to my database, and let me see my database, whichever the database installed. So you will get your database information schema, MySQL performance schema, and sys, as like you have gone into your on premises. So there is no difference at all. Is it clear till yet? Good. Now let me try to this to connect with my virtual machine, and am I able to connect from there? That will be the one question. Here also we have a workbench. Let me try here with this virtual machine, because that have the different IP. So I'm just going to change it, the new connection I am putting, and same I am giving the MySQL, and then name I am giving Azure. I think this name is already there, so let me give the new name Azure, and I am giving the connection name as a demo. Okay, the host name they ask, so let me go for my host name, and I am able to get my host name similar like that. So I can give my host name, and then it asks my password. So let me connect and give my username, and then I can give my password. And then it will ask my test connection, and here I will give them my password. Okay, so let me give them my password, and I will try to connect it, and let's see, successfully made by the MySQL connection. Why? Because my physical machine, whichever I have installed, got it, that machine, the virtual machine get that. And if you can see the notice, so let me go for the OK. I'm able to connect it, and if you can see, I am able to connect from that machine also. So whichever machine I am using in the my network, got it? Because they are not they specifically onto that IP. Instead of that, it is going with the public IP. So if you can see in the connection, what I have added, let me guide you again. I have not given the my machine IP address. Instead of, I have given the public IP. What is the public IP? From the my network, from the DBA trainings network, it is going to DBA training has the public network. So based on our edge machine, they are going on the public machine. So the public network, and from public network, it is going that. And once you are adding your current client IP, that means which domain you are connected, their public IP, whichever they use. Many company have the many IPs. So based on that, you are able to go and you are able to use it. Of course, you want to give the any specific, you are able to add it. The firewall rules, other things, 000 if I will add, that means it will allow all the participant. So you all 18 people are able to connect from your machine. Got it? So I'm not going to do with this. Now the one thing is coming, how we can connect from the command line. Okay, Rajiv, you have shown from the graphics user. Is it a way to connect from the command line also? Yes, we have. So let me go and connect with the command line. Now I'm going to command line. So let me go and close this workbench, and then we can try with the command line. So let me open my terminal. Okay, let me zoom it little bit, and then you can see what a command line I am able to use. So what I put here, if you can see here, I put it a MySQL is the my calling, then hyphen host, that is the my host name. So I've given the my host name, then user, whatever the username I have given, and then P password, it will ask me the password. Let me give the my password. And then you can see I'm connected. Let me see. So databases. So these are the databases connected, and I'm able to use it accordingly. Same way you are able to connect with the other tool. Like here we have a putty, similar like we have a Movax. From there I am trying to connect. It asks me the password, and I am able to connect from the putty as well. So that's where you are able to do your business, all the things in the MySQL. I hope it is clear to all of you. If any doubt, any question, please let me know. Now let me try and see my service. So as I said, all the things you are able to do, like here you can see the service MySQL D, status, those. Not only that, the good part is that you are able to connect from your browser base, and from there also you are able to do it. Got it? So once you are connected from there, you are also able to do it. So let me show the alternate way. What is the other tool we have? Like here you can see we have a cloud shell. From there I am also able to connect. So let me go and try to connect. Whenever you are doing the first time, maybe if you don't have the repository, it will ask you the repository. And once you have a repository, you are able to get that. Okay. So let's wait. Since my PowerShell is coming, you are able to do as per your business need, and then you can able to use that. And now you can see my PowerShell. If you want to maximize, you can able to maximize it. If you want to minimize it, do all the things you are able to do. And here, instead of that, whatever the command we have used, so similar way I can able to use, I can connect, and we are able to do all the things for the MySQL from there. No problem at all. Let me do it. It has the password. So cloud also, you have a client. From there, you are able to connect. Got it? So client IP address, whichever I have given, is not allowed to connect to this MySQL server, because why? Again, if you remember, we have talked about the resource. So because that resource I have not allowed, got it? That's why it's not allowed you to connect. Got it? So everything is managed with the resource. On that resource, you can use the client. You can use all the things. If you can see here, my resource group. So I am having the different resource group, and this cloud-based cell, we are using the different one. Got it? cloud shell storage, we are using the another resource. Got it? And that's the main reason you were not able to do it. The connection, so always you can make the add and or give the access control, those all the things. These all we have go with the further whenever we are going with the enterprise manager and other things, or the cloud admin or cloud architect level training. That time I will guide you. So till yet, I hope everyone got the idea how you can connect to the command line. Let me close it. And those are the things you are able to do. Here is the your resource, so storage account. Similar way you can able to edit the tag, you can put it, you can give the others also. Those all the things is possible. So you are able to add the resource, whichever the resource and other thing. This all will be possible as per the my business need, and that way we are able to do it. If anyone have any problem, please let me know. So I hope you got the idea how to do the MySQL, how to manage the MySQL into your environment, and you can do it. You are able to create your database, you are able to manage all the component as per your business need. You are able to do whatever you want to do, creating the users, giving the privilege, those all the things you are able to do as per your business need. Okay, so like suppose I just want to create a one database, so I can write the create database and then my database name. I am able to do it, and database name I am giving DBT, so that database will be created over there. So you can see the DBT, whichever the database you want to connect, you are able to use it, and then you are able to connect. Got it? So these are the things, and that's the way you can do. Let me quit from here. Either you can use the Q/Q or exit, and then you can able to do it. I hope you all have got the idea how we can use MySQL onto the Azure. Not only that, the backup, recovery, those all the things is possible from there, and will guide you accordingly how you can do whenever you are using into your on-premises cloud, or like means the private cloud. Similar way you are able to use. For that you can able to quick start deployment, you are able to cost metrics, these all the things you are able to see from there for your business, for your perspectives, and then you are able to do it. Not only that, whatever you want you can add resource, you can. So this is my Azure database. If I can click onto that, whom you want to the access control, the IAM policy, activity log. So what is happening, the log, another thing you are able to get what you did, tagging, problems, price, properties, log, connection string, query performance, performance related alert, metrics, server log. These all the thing, export, import, the health checking. Not only that, all the major things you are able to start, stop the services. These all can be possible. With that you can able to stop your service, you can able to, once you will click stop, it will stop your service. I am not stopping, but just got the idea. Yes, you can, once the stop will be done, then here will be a start button. If you want to restart, similarly like what you are doing with the command line, same way you can able to do from here. And that's way I am concluding this for the installation part, what we have done onto the our own system. We have done onto the Oracle Cloud, we have now done onto the Microsoft, and then it's time to go with the Azure, and finally we will merge it and we will use for the replication and other purpose. So thank you all, and with this, let's go for the theory again, discuss the some part, and then we can go for how we can do the further to manage the things in the easy way. Thank you.